Hey everyone, this is Elosaro for Actually Autistic. If you are new into this channel, this is where I code characters with BPD or autism. Most of the time I just do videos just to info dump on them or explain why I love the character. Anywho, let's get into today's video. I've been watching an autistic YouTuber explain which Huntrix girl is the most autistic coding, and my honest opinion, I think they're all autistic coded, and I will explain separately through each character, starting with Rumi. I relate with Rumi by her masking. It's something autistic girls and women use to appear as non-autistic to fit in with their neurotypical peers, and sometimes done unconsciously by Peter Dasley Getty Images. When I went into high school, I tried masking my autism by staying quiet and keeping to myself, so no one would portray me as weird. Thank God in my senior year, I started expressing myself a little bit more, and I found friends with band and art kids. Entering my college year is where I was ashamed of my autism. I masked by observing others and how they reacted. Based on growing up in a Catholic society, the older ladies were like Laline, trying to pray away my autism and trying to find a cure. Like Rumi, I've learned from a young age to be ashamed of my autism and hide it away from my peers. I understand where Rumi is coming from, feeling like she's close to healing herself. This is honestly how I felt when I was super Catholic, and the closer I got with God, He might take away my autism. I would stop having people looking at me like I was some kind of weird alien from a different planet. My autism wasn't the struggle, it was how society treated, like Laline treated Rumi's patterns, telling her to cover up. It makes people uncomfortable when they see someone different than them. I feel Rumi's pain of wanting to tell people in my real life that I have autism, but I don't out of fear they will treat me differently or they will reject me based on my autism. It's why I love they went the route of these patterns cannot be cured, because this would mean harming Rumi. Same with autism, it is a brain disability. To get rid of it means you would erase my existence. And it's cruel to wish someone not to exist because you're uncomfortable with them existing. Now let's focus on Meera and how I see my autistic traits through her. Starting off with her deep voice, which I do have when I'm not masking my autism, changing tone is a part of autistic masking to appear less animated or less literal by the National Autistic Society. Her being extremely blunt is something I had to learn to turn off when I'm in public. I think some autistic girls can relate with being overly blunt. The only difference with Meera is I don't find Ab attractive, but the voice actors in real life, my soul will be gone very quick. It was nice knowing it. Back to Meera. Her expressions don't really change. My poor boyfriend realized that I'm just meh when I'm not masking my emotions. Like Meera, I have emotions, but neither my facial nor my body shows the emotions. Sometimes I end up giving a meh emotion, when in reality I deeply care about a lot of things in my life. And finally, Zoe is pretty much me in general. A lot of people get shocked because of my dark outfits. I guess they don't expect a very cheery person. I didn't need to get personally attacked by the writers having her insecurities be, you are too much and not enough. I feel like I was being very exposed watching this movie, which is good because that means I have a deeper connection to the movie compared to other animation. But back to Zoe. The line in Golden, trying to paint both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Very relatable with autistic masking, trying to fit in with a certain group to realize it isn't your group. Growing up adapting to my family belief when deep down it didn't align to my personal beliefs. But I only followed them because I thought this was the way girls were supposed to act in society. I think everyone masks a part of themselves to fit in, and masking is not only special to autistic experience. It's just more known with autistic people because we mask our autism to fit in. And it's more of a survival because people will find a way to poke fun at us. I hate to break it to you under autistic, but this doesn't stop when you get older. People can choose to change their bullying habits a lot, but a lot of these people don't change their habits after high school. Another thing that I'm going to add to my list, even though this might just be mostly from my experience, comment down below if you do this, but I also related to Zoe writing down the lyrics and songs. This is what I do with my own feelings. I find it easier to write down my emotions and actually explain them. This is why, I love script writing. This is why I love writing in general. It helps get down all my thoughts and feelings that I could not say out loud personally. And so a lot of my weird thoughts go into the scripts. A lot of my insecurities go into the scripts because I cannot speak out loud of what I want to say, and sometimes having characters like these really help. I think the best thing about the Huntrix girls is they teach us to accept our flaws and all. People like the Nostalgia Boys will come along and drag us down. Always laugh at your bullies, including when they're adults. Easier said than done, trust me, I know. As long as you love who you are, this is all that matters at the end of the day. The whole message of Huntrix was being yourself and not caring what society has to say about you. As an autistic adult, is where I'm not going to sugarcoat that adults will be mean to you because you dress or look different. Ignore them and keep being yourself, because you will find the right people who will like you for you. And this life is short, so who cares about those people at the end of the day? Just live your life and to know that you belong here. Bye!